HM. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm very excited. You know, this is our new Happy Turtleback. Hi, thank you for coming on. Julia Schwartz, oh my goodness, you get a blown kiss. Thank you for coming on. KMOS4, hi. Hi there, one bite, everybody knows the rules. That's correct, Will. Dave sometimes comes on also. Hi, Esther. So everybody, good evening and welcome to my dress-up party. I'm so excited because this is my first Wednesday night at 8:15. As all of my followers know, you made special requests to have the time changed. And I listened and I took the action and I spoke to my producer, Tom, and we labored over what we think might work. Hi, Brad. So this is my first night at my dress-up party at 8:15. And it's going to be every Wednesday night. And then on Friday nights, we had another party segment called Out of the Closet and Into Your Life. And tonight, we've combined both of those to bring you the most exciting dress-up party that is possible. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about my inspiration for what I'm wearing tonight. Would you like to hear about that? Give me a thumbs up if you do. And I welcome very positive comments. This is a show where we are all inclusive, not exclusive. So we invite people to be supportive and loving and caring of our guests. And I want to acknowledge my sponsor who sent me this amazing handmade mug. She lives far away, and I'm going to just tell you, her name is the Pink-Haired Potter. So if she's listening, I want to thank you. I'm going to be drinking out of this mug every time. If you'd like to guess what's in it, I'd love to know what you think I'm drinking. Delicious. So let's talk about what I'm wearing. First of all, my special guest tonight on my dress-up party inspired me. She is so spectacular in her own right, and I'm in the country totally isolated, so I have a limited ability to be able to put things together. So my headpiece was worn at a party called Patricia's Glitterati Party, and it was held high above New York City, and the object of it was to outsparkle the hostess, which was me. And so I found this headpiece in the streets of New York City at a flea market, and I haven't worn it in a long time. It actually stands in my home as a decorative objet. However, tonight's guest inspired me to go into my closet and out into my life with this piece. I have a little bit of range of motion here tonight, and then of course sparkling and glittering was part of the accent of it. So thank you. Hi, Abraham. So I would like to, rarely do I ever read a bio. Bios are basically boring. But our guest tonight is so far from any of those things. I totally love and adore this person. I want you to hear a little bit about her from her own words before I describe her. And we have a lot of things to talk about because she's a stylist and she's also a wardrobe collector. And her collection of clothing is so spectacular, but she not only collects them, she wears them and goes out into her life with them. So this is, as a collector, Fausti curates her wardrobe, pulling inspiration from culture and art. She is drawn to fashion that discusses, and this is where we're going to bring her on. I'm going to hold on to that list. Fausti exudes a fearless essence that leaves her recognized by many for her personal style she describes as sexually charged Muppet. Now, I don't know who created the Muppets. I know he's not alive, and he'd be probably turning over in his, you know, when he meets this girl that he inspired. So, having said that, I would like, without further ado, the name and theme of our show tonight is Feisty with Fausti. And her Instagram is So Fausty, and I cannot wait to bring her on and introduce you at my dress-up party. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on So Fausty. Just a second, and so I want to say hello to everybody that's coming on. Wave to me, and we're connecting.
Hi.
Hi, So Fausty.
Hi, Patricia. I am great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to my dress-up party. I am so excited to have you come on and to hear what you have to share with all of us. Can you back up a little bit so I can see your wonderful headpiece?
I am going to flip the camera around so that we can see
a little bit more of your entire outfit to begin with.
Yeah.
Hi, Gonzalo.
I went, sorry for the technical difficulties.
No, we love technical difficulties. It just makes the party more real, you know, when we all do whatever we do. So I want to see your headpiece for 1 second, not your dress room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go stand in front of it. So,
okay. Well, you didn't have to pull the dress down. Everybody was wishing you were going to pull it up, but I'm glad you pulled it down. How are you tonight?
I was sitting down, and my tripod's not cooperating.
First of all, I'm so excited, you know, to have you come to my dress-up party. You didn't hesitate, and I have to say it was sort of admiration at the sight when I saw you, and then we started becoming great buddies on Instagram.
Yes, we did. I adore you. I think you are fabulous and fearless and fun on top of that.
Well, we have a lot in common. That's what I think. So I have prepared just, I know that, first of all, your website is So Fausty.
Yes.
And when you first come onto it, the thing that struck me right away is your incredible logo. I love that logo, and I wanted to know, because our viewers are totally going to come on and take a look at your website, but I wanted to know, your logo is, and I wrote a couple of descriptions of it because I like to of it. One was, you know, it is such great taste and such fine, highly styled. It's encompasses who you are, strong sense of color, very high stylized. Can you tell us a little bit about your logo, how it came about? I
liked stained glass.
Oh!
Yeah. So I liked the classic writing of it, and stained glass. And actually what I do, I don't know how I made the logo, because I'm not good at graphics. So I somehow managed to do it after days. I don't even think I saved it properly. But I actually kind of sometimes update the color every year, depending on the color of the year.
Oh, that's interesting. What about, what you mean, who dictates the color of the year besides you and me?
Pantone. I go on their website and I look at their reports and I add from the mood boards.
Ah, spoken like a true fashion woman. Good for you. So your website, which is where I researched a lot of the things about you, is incredible. You know, I looked at a couple of the videos. I know that you have 10 of them there, and they're just amazing to see you in action. One of the things about your videos is you are so articulate, and you have such a clear sense of who you are and how you are in this world. And there are very few people that can say that about themselves. So I know that your website is divided between styling, which is your personal living, and also your wardrobe collection. and I asked you what was your priority to share with the viewers and the party goers today. She looks like Lady Gaga, and I love Lady Gaga. Well, there's a compliment for you. The Found Fashion was one of my first guests on one of my dress-up parties, and she's been a loyal fan and follower, and I so appreciate her, and thank you. For those of you who are just joining, I want you to know we're with So Fausty, and she is a stylist, and she's also a wardrobe collector. And tonight, her priority for us to talk about was about her wardrobe collection. And towards the end, we'll visit her and have her talk about her styling, which is also incredible and totally related to her own personal style. And then we have our party part, which is out of the closet and into your life. So, and we're not hurried today because the show is now 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So here's what I found about a collection of fashion. There was a list. And one of the things on this list is what inspired my wardrobe today for you. So I'm wondering, after I read this list, if you're going to know which one it is, okay? So I'll refresh your memory. The So Fausty is a collector of fashion, and this is the list that she gives. Number 1, punk. That doesn't surprise me. Glam. That doesn't surprise me. Rock. Burlesque. Equestrianism. Vintage circus. Surrealism. Deco. And geometric abstraction. So which one from that list do you think was my inspiration to get dressed to see you tonight, and why?
Surrealism on the hat, because it has its own, it's a sculpture. And then for the bottom half, I would say vintage circus, because
yes,
yeah,
yes, it's a success. Tell us about vintage. I want to hear about your inspirations for collections. Do you know this list by heart?
I don't, because it took me so long to come up with the words, but I do know some of them by heart.
Well, tell us about circus vintage, seeing that I became a success in creating that. I love vintage circus. Not easy to find.
I'm going to demonstrate it through this skirt, because I think this skirt sums it up perfectly. So,
oh, wow.
This skirt, it kind of reminds me of the tent from a circus. Also, something about the vintage circus, it was just so glamorous.
Can you hold it up a little bit closer to the camera? And, oh, so wow, that's all sequence. Now, is that a vintage piece or is that new?
This is Olympia Laton 2017.
Hi, BabyYors. Oh, look who jumped on. Look who came on, Fausti.
Hi, baby. Hi, Kurt, too.
Oh, Kurt must be next door to Baby. They're always very close. They're married, you know. So it's a skirt. Can you do a pure twirl for me? Fabulous. Fabulous.
This, I think, is the best way to describe vintage circus, in my perspective of it.
Can that be a cape as well? Can you put that? Probably not, right? Maybe. I don't know. We're always doing stuff. If you had the right pin for it, maybe.
This is why we had this conversation, so I can do this. Yeah.
Fabulous. So, do you have more vintage circus that you want to show, or that's fine? I'm good.
Ooh, let's see. I'm sure I do in here somewhere.
Tell us about the headpiece you're wearing. Now, anybody that would insult you would say Minnie Mouse. But, you know, she was cheating on Mickey Mouse with Goofy.
Do you know, I actually had a crush on Goofy when I was little. I used to do
Tell us about that.
So when I was very young, I met Goofy, and I was so shy I blushed. Like, truth. But this is the crazy part, because I would hold my hands like this, so tight that I would lose circulation throughout my whole arm. My mom would take me to the doctor. They couldn't figure out why I was doing this. And turns out my mom realized that's what my Goofy doll was doing. So my mom got me a Goofy doll with his hands like this. So after that, my hands were like this constantly. So
sounds like you had a great mom. Was she an influence on the great woman that you've become?
My mom is incredible. We talk about spirituality all the time and growth and people connection and life. So yes, she did. And my mom has always allowed me to express myself. No matter what silly phase I was going through, she let me do it.
So I love that we can talk about moms. This is mine behind me in a portrait, and that's me as a little girl.
Beautiful.
And when I tell you that she went crazy, that my hair had to look the same. I have curly hair. It never looks the same 2 days in a row. You know who's listening that if you have curly hair. And she was obsessed. So I look at that, and I didn't speak to her. But now she's over my shoulder. I love the circus because it's magic, somebody said.
I love magic.
So, Fausti, tell us some more things that, what about equestrianism? You know, when I think about that, don't ask me why I think of you with a whip and on a horse. And hi, Miss Chillmark. Thank you for joining us. If you have any friends, by the way, Fausti, you want to say hello to Be My Guest. You know, they pop up.
Actually, speaking of moms, I saw my mom is here.
Yes.
Hi, Mama.
Right.
So the equestrianism, I grew up riding horses. I was so fearless. I would fall off all the time. I did jumps. I did everything. I was obsessed with horses, between the jumps, the Western riding, the bareback riding, what the horses themselves wore. So it was a huge part of my life, and the culture behind it, and not just the clothes or what the horses wear, but what a farmhouse would look like, or a house on an estate, a farm, like a horse estate. So that is something that I'm always very inspired by. So with that, it would be the way pants fit.
Are they jodhpurs?
I did have a pair of like riding breeches, but they broke. So I look for like skinny pants, stirrup pants. I also like it with a blousey top. I still have my old show blazer from when I was younger and I had a horse.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So tell us a little bit more about punk. I know you must have something you want to share with us about punk. Is like really, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah, you know,
I mean, out of this whole long list, I know burlesque is a lot of work, but punk is right up there, right? It's kind of hardcore. How does that fit into your life?
I always like to have a touch of it. So I like to wear weapons.
You like to wear weapons?
Yeah.
I want to hear about these weapons. I know that there has to be a whip in there somewhere.
There's a whip right here.
Is it pink?
No, it's a really boring, like, whip.
Oh,
I would say.
Do you know how to use that?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. I've broken quite a few.
You have on, can we ask on what?
A horse. My horse was really, really stubborn. It wasn't animal abuse, I swear to God.
Oh, it was an animal? Okay.
No, yeah, it was an animal. Sorry.
On one of your publicity photos that you do have, and it was the one that I chose, it was a whip with little feathers. Was that for tickling or for, what was, you know, is that a whip, the one that's in that photograph?
This was it. We put hair on it.
You put hair on it?
Yeah.
I guess that there are people that like to be tickled. I don't know why I think you're a dominatrix. That's not on the list. So I
would do it.
That. Huh?
I would do it.
Well, I love when my show feels a little X-rated. I don't like that PG parental guidance kind of thing. So let's keep going. Well, I know that the next thing on the list for you is glam, and that's absolutely no problem at all. I mean, you're one of the most glamorous, amazing women, whether you wear your makeup. Do you think about glam when you go out into the streets? What happens to you when you leave your apartment and you go out into New York City? What are you thinking?
I block everything out, actually. I put on my headphones and I just go in my own little world. I like to wear metallic and sequins for nothing. So I think I just think what I'm doing is no big deal. So I think that if anyone notices, like, why? I'm not doing anything.
No, BabyYors is saying hi again. I'm so in love with this gorgeous man that I have to acknowledge him, right? I mean, isn't it wonderful? He's going to surprise us later on.
Oh my God, amazing.
I know. He came on as a surprise for you tonight. He put all of his plans aside, and we just adore his generosity of spirit, and not to mention his fabulous singing talent and his videos. And he's as
He's
out
super
there as
talented.
we are. I know. I know. So enough about Baby Yours. I'm hoping that he'll come on as a guest, and it's what's his appetite, but we'll find out. So let's talk about the glam and going, forget the headset. You haven't put that on. You're getting dressed. What is that fabulous coat behind you?
So this is
Hi, Ronnie. One of my best friends just joined. I love
Hi.
you. That she has an amazing retail store, and I would love for her to come on and talk about retail today and fashion and where it's going to go. Hi, Ronnie. Thank you for coming on. Is that your little Yorkie?
Yeah, this is Timmy.
Oh,
My coat. I call it Grandma's couch. I named some of my pieces, Patricia.
show us, where are we? Are we in your wardrobe collecting room?
Yes, actually, it's in my whole apartment, but this is the main room for it. In here, I have 3 racks. I have an armoire of treasures like hats.
Show us some things. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's the coat behind you with the eye around it? I love that.
Oh, that's actually a gown. I'm going to take my phone off for this and
Okay. D cold coat joint. I don't know who that is, but it sounds interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
This is fabulous.
this is a Lisa Perry for Barney's. I haven't worn it because it is so giant. It's a really large tent. It needs to be taken in.
No. You and I need to meet. You are not taking that in. What we're going to do is make it more voluminous. I know you're a great stylist and you style yourself, and I style myself. And before you take anything in or let anything out, I think we need to get together and make a plan. What do you say?
I love it, and I'm all for it.
So let's see that. So that coat is fabulous. When things are too big on me, I love to just blow them out and try not to knock anybody's popcorn over when I go to the movies.
I don't want to change the shape of it. I do have to do it underneath the arm though, because I am at least let me take it and dip here.
Okay.
Because I had to get like 3 sizes too big.
Tell me your most fabulous fun thing that you love.
Okay. My favorite piece is, well, actually, I was gonna wear this today, but since I got my hair done yesterday, I decided not to.
What is that?
It's a matador hat.
Well, can't you take off whatever you have on now and put that on?
Yeah, Patricia.
Yes.
I got you. Let me
Oh my God, I'm going to start feeling like a plain Jane. That's what I want to do. Plain Jane next to So Fausty. Oh my gosh.
I could have worn it the whole time, but you know what? We still have time to wear it the rest.
No, we have lots of time. Can you come bend down a little bit so we can really see it? Oh, and your eye makeup and I know. That's why I'm not moving my head.
I know. See, I used to only wear hats. I used to wear them every single day.
But you could wear this is where you need me. You could wear a little Jewish yarmulke underneath that, and that would tighten it up and keep moving. Or some of those lamb chops that Victoria's Secret sells. Glue in some of those chicken cutlets to make your bosoms bigger, right?
I didn't even think of that.
I know. That's because you're not hanging out with the transvestites like I do.
I do. I hang out with everybody. And don't forget, I hang out with all the burlesque girls too. They know all the tricks.
Okay, so I know. I am, so I went to a place called Duane Park. And hi, Norma. I went to a place called Duane Park, and it was my first experience with really high-end, fabulous burlesque. And those girls, I mean, when you blink your eyes, boom, the bra is gone.
Yes.
And when somebody can make one breast go in one direction and the other, I mean, So tell me about, we're off glam and also rock. When I think of rock, what do you think of?
I think of like so many different aspects. So, okay, one, I think of Freddie Mercury, and I
love Freddie Mercury.
It just reminds me of something he would have worn.
Oh, God, God, it's fabulous. Hold it up so we can see. Is that a jumpsuit sequence?
Yes, it's all sequin jumpsuit. Actually, my friend Gemma gave it to me. I was going to have her join, but she's in Ireland, so her time is different. So she's asleep right now.
Do you know Sandra Engelund? She said she's used your name and she loves your.
Hi.
They're loving your headpiece.
My friend Delia's on here. She's like gotten me through quarantine. She's like the one person I hang out with, and we talk all day long. So hi, Delia.
Now, did you decorate?
And Gisella's here too.
Did you decorate the Matador hat?
No. So she used to be a milliner. Her name is Philomena Qua. She is based in Australia, but now she does floral arrangements.
She does do floral arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, maybe after our dress-up party, you can give her a little shout-out and tag her, because I'd love to see her floral arrangements. And so what do you put? Hi, Delia. I know Delia. What do you put with that jumpsuit? Do you wear it nude underneath it, or a little? I always see like a little white undershirt.
Sometimes I do a white undershirt. It depends on the season. It's a piece that I wear winter through summer.
Uh-huh.
I actually like wearing it with sneakers, with Chuck Taylors the most. That's
well,
my
I
favorite.
just spray painted my Chuck Taylors. You know, my Chuck Taylors from Comme des Garçons.
I have them too.
They're all neon now. You can see it on my Instagram. So those of you that are joining us, we are here with So Fausty, and that's her Instagram handle, SOFAUSTI. And she is a well-known New York City stylist. But more importantly, she has taken us to her dressing room, where she is sharing her private wardrobe collection and some of her famous, fabulous, most favorite pieces. And although we didn't plan this, she had an amazing list on her website. And if you're just joining in, you missed punk, glam, and rock. Now we're going to one of the most challenging ones. I don't know how you're going to handle burlesque. But tell us about, I know you have some insight into the women that do burlesque, because they're your friends and you hang out with them. And I know that I've seen you do a little burlesque on your own, and I know you're a comedian, so it's sort of like funny burlesque. But can you tell us about a little bit about, hi Marie, can you tell us about the burlesque world and what's involved in those girls getting dressed, and maybe we can get them to come on, one of them.
Oh my God, you should totally have one of the girls.
Okay, well, you'll get one of them to come, and we'll have Lisa Colby sing. Oh my God, right? What a group.
So I'm body positive. I'm always showing off.
They're always taking your clothes off.
I am. If they're not off, they're super, super mini, or I walk outside with pasties and a shirt that's like taped purposely open. I do that sometimes. And I just walk in the city like that. Like no big deal. I also love feathers. That's a really big thing in my wardrobe. I have feather palm trees in my apartment. They remind me of the plumes that the girls wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like sequins and, like I said, the feathers and body. I like body.
Okay. So
if you want to see, if you want to see a burlesque piece, Gal Friday gave me these. They are crystal pasties that she handmade, and I do wear them.
And how do you keep those on? With spirit gum?
Gum?
Wait, let's think of all the gums. There's chewing gum? No. Spirit gum?
Gar gum?
Elmer's glue?
Yes, there are burlesque boys. They're boylesque. I wear these under fishnets usually.
I know you're a big fishnet girl.
Love fishnets.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one last question, because we have two people that are coming that went into their closet, and they're going to come out. So Thin wants to show us. That must. Do you want to show? Yeah, come on.
Favorite?
I want to be triple X rated, right? Right?
No, it's not. This is my favorite. It's an Altazara Spring Summer 17, I think. It's cute. And sometimes I like wearing the fishnet all by itself with leg garters underneath it.
And
and fancy underwear or not fancy underwear. I think that's a little bit more fun when the underwear is not fancy, you know?
So I won't ask you the lame question of how many pieces of clothing you have in your collection, because I know you have the answer to that.
I have a 2-bedroom apartment.
That's a dumb question. I'm not asking it. So I know that you invited somebody to, this is how we're going to work this. I want you to know, first of all, I could speak with you forever. And until this virus, COVID, is over, I'm going to hold you in my heart. I mean, you're so beautiful as a person on the outside and in the inside. And we're going to come back out. What is that you're showing?
That's a heart. Because you said in the heart, so
Aww.
that's my heart harness.
So we have 2 people that went into their closet and they're going to come out. So I'm going to see if they are on. And you gave me the name of one. Can you just say something about sexually charged Muppet? I'm looking for them.
I like feather coats.
You're a bad girl.
So I'm vegan, but I'm the worst vegan ever because I still like I said, like feathers and fur and stuff. So
I know.
I like bright colored, feathery coats that look like they have their own life. And I also have an Oscar the Grouch hat.
So let me, Instagram doesn't allow the show to go on more than an hour, and we're at the 46-minute point. So listen to this, Fausti. The out of the closet and into your life guidelines are: choose a garment from your closet that doesn't really get worn very much, and the reason why it doesn't get worn, and accessorize it and wear it, and have a complete ensemble. And then tell us the garment's history and your story, why it never gets worn. And then be camera ready for a full body shot of yourself to share with our guests. And then I'm going to ask your guest, her name is, and she has to put a request in. Did you put a request in?
Ellie, did you request?
And put a request in so that I can accept her. And BabyYors is going to go into his closet and come out as a present for you.
Okay, I can't wait to see what they're both wearing.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to show my whole outfit, but since I changed the hat, I'm changing my shoes right now.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why I don't wear this out.
Let me see where they are.
Did they request yet?
Let me see. I don't actually think they requested it. I need to have BabyYors. You need to request to come on, and Ellie, you need to request also. Otherwise, Fausti and I are going to just continue on having so much fun. Let's see. Hold on. No, I can go. We have a lot of people watching tonight, Fausti.
Good.
Does Ellie know how to do a request to come on?
Yeah, she knows how.
Okay.
She stepped off for a second to do something on her phone really quick.
Oh, hi, David. Hi, David Bowman. Are you still watching?
Baby's here.
Okay, baby's there?
Yes.
Okay. So hold on. Let's see. He needs to ask to come on. BabyYors, you need to ask to come on, sweetheart. We're all going to scream when you come on. Let's see. Do you know, Fausti, where it is? I've never asked for myself to come on because I'm already on.
I think if you are to tap his name and hold it, you can bring him on.
Okay. Oh, that's great. How much do we love you? I love that you know.
How much?
I a lot. People think that we're a ride together. Well, maybe, okay, hold on. Here comes BabyYors. I'm going to hold on to him.
Okay.
Highlight video, report comment, no. This is when I need my producer. No, if I tap onto him, he doesn't really come on. I'm holding down his name. Can you do it? No, I don't think so. BabyYors.
I think I can.
Okay.
Baby.
Baby.
Come on, baby.
Aw. It says report, hide live video, and pin comment. So I don't have an option to ask him to come on.
He sent it again.
He has to send a request.
He said he did.
Okay.
He said he's doing it. LOL.
Okay. There he is. BabyYors.
Should I get out? Does that help? Let me
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I see. I know stuff, but I don't.
Well, I don't know. Remove So Fausty. And here we are. Yes. Here we are. We're waiting for BabyYors. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, baby. You know, I call you baby mine. And I always have to ask Kurt for permission if I could do that. So, hi there. Who's that handsome guy next to you there, Kurt?
This is Kurt, my handsome husband, and that's Octavio.
Hi, Octavio. Thank you for coming on to my dress party. Thank you. So, BabyYors, how much do we love?
I can't hear you. What?
Well, you've got a lot of stuff going on there. How much do we love?
I put it on right before we went live.
How much do we love Fausti?
Oh, I love her so much. She's amazing.
And I want to thank you for coming to my dress-up party and being such a great sport.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, I know that you went into a closet. I don't know. Thank you. All I want to do is see your gorgeous face. I'm so in love, you know. And it's appropriate, you know. These masks are, I don't know. I've stopped wearing lipstick, you know, and I'm known for my lips. So
you can't do anything. You start sweating, and now now that I have beard, I feel like it's like having fur here. Wow.
I know. Somebody just quote, you two need a photo together. Oh, So Fausti's saying that. So the thing about wearing a mask is that my iPhone doesn't recognize me.
Right. This thing is going to.
So, baby, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so good.
And
I'm putting on Friday, so I've been just, you know, I was editing until yesterday, and I finished it, and then we shot on Saturday, so it was like the first time that we were actually outside, and we were, you know, with like a bunch of friends shooting.
So tell our audience, we have a lot of people on tonight, and I want to give you this opportunity for them to hear how they can find you at BabyYors Instagram, and you'll have your information about your videos, and they can see what an amazing man you are.
BabyYors, BabyYors.
Okay, I remember you and I were in a restaurant. Everybody was staring at you, and I said, like, "Are you famous?" And you go, "Well, people know who I am." Anyway, now tell us about what you went. Tell us about you're going into the closet and what you put on, and then we need to see you back a little bit so we can see the whole ensemble, and then you strut your stuff and do a pure twirl, which you know what that is. That's a spin.
Yes, you know, I made a mistake. I started trying to find an outfit like 10 minutes before you went live, so I just didn't have enough time, and I couldn't pick, so I just put everything on.
Okay. Well, I love your hats, guys. That's the rose. So let's see whatever you're wearing. It's fabulous. So back up. You can sit on your husband's lap if you need to. I don't know. Wow. So tell us what you're wearing.
So these are a pair of pants that I wore at a photo shoot. They're designed by this girl, Karina Emmerich. She's great, and I wore them, and I was like, I like them so much, you know, like camo. So I want them. So can I buy them from you? And she said yes.
And what about your hat?
This hat was from the same shoot, like a different look.
Okay, well, are you going to do a nice outfit, somebody said. How about, we're running out of time, and I believe we have maybe, can you do a pure twirl for us? And if you want, you can end up on Kurt's lap because, you know, he likes that. Yay, that was fabulous. All right, there you go. You're so cute. So, baby, will you come on Gentle Monster sunglasses? Somebody wants to know.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so your fans know your taste. Now, will you come on as a guest to my dress-up party if I invite you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye and see if we have another guest that's gonna do Into Their Closet and Out Into Their Life. I love you.
Mwah. I love you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, guys. Thank you.
Good night. Stay safe.
Okay, so Fausti, I'm going to bring you back on. I don't think that your girlfriend showed up tonight. Oh, maybe she did. Hold on. No. So, Fausti, come back on. Let's see. Here you are. Ronnie, I could have brought you on. There you are.
She
So-
got off right when we were asking.
Say it again.
She got off right when we were asking, and she was just texting me. She goes, "I got off right."
Does she want to jump on real quick?
She already took everything off, the hair and the
Okay.
makeup and everything.
Well, listen, we are running out of time now. It's not even a bewitching hour. I really do this, but I'm hoping you might consider coming back again to my dress-up party.
I would
And-
love to.
Yeah, I really thank you so much for joining me. You can find So Fausty on Instagram. Tell them.
Oh, sorry, I spaced out. I was reading everything, and then
Hi, Tina Gibbons. Nice to see you, Tina. Oh, a lot of people have come on.
So Fausty. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I noticed that we were getting more people this time.
I know,
before.
but anyway, I love and adore you. I'm going to say goodbye to you and thank my guests for coming, and I'll see and speak to you soon. Okay,
Yes.
sweetie? Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
It was my pleasure. You are amazing. I'm having separation anxiety. I don't
Same.
like that feeling.
All right, bye.
Bye, honey. So that's my dress-up party. First time Wednesday night at 8:15. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday night when we have another special guest. And please follow me on my Instagram, Purely Patricia, and subscribe. I can't ever say that word. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Purely Patricia, as well. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Strictly Santee. It was great to see you. So Thin and Kiki. Thank you, everybody. Make it a great night. See you soon. Bye-bye.